she got the word. She said, I suppose you heard about Alice. Well, I rushed to the window, I looked outside, and I could hardly believe my eyes. It's a big limousine moved up into Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel or maybe get a second glance. Now I gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Grew up together, two kids in the park, carved our initials deep in the bark. Me and Alice. Now she walks through the door with her head held high, and just for a moment I caught her eye as the big limousine pulled slowly out of Alice's drive. I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Sally called back, asked how I felt. She said, I know how the hell get over Alice. She said, now Alice is gone, but I'm still here. You know, I've been waiting for 24 years. And then the big limousine disappeared. I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. But I'll never get used to not living next door to Alice. No, I'll never get used to not living next door to Alice.
Hello Alice, this is a message from Alison. I'm going to really miss your presence in the workroom. I really miss working with you. I think you've been a rock. You've set the ethos of the place and how we work with students marvellously, as well as being an absolute great source of information. I'm going to miss being confused with you occasionally, but at least I won't have to use my fingers and toes anymore to answer maths queries. Okay, have a good...
Okay, Alice, I've taken my glasses off in the vain hope of looking, glamorous as you are. Because we're both glamorous grannies, you understand. But seriously, Alice, it's been an absolute joy, an absolute pleasure working with you and knowing you for the past while. I truly wish I'd had a maths teacher like you at school, because I would have enjoyed maths. But I've enjoyed your humour, I've enjoyed everything really. But one thing about you, you're such a warm, humane human being. Absolutely wonderful. You're such an inspiration to your students. The only thing is, it's going to be tough for us to live up to your reputation when you leave. And I'm just beginning to waffle now, and I'll start to sob and cry, and you don't want that to happen, do you? Or maybe you do, I don't know. Anyway, best of luck for the future. If you're ever in the East Nuke with your dogs, or your dog I should say, and you want to come by for a cup of coffee and a glass of wine, my dear, you'd be very, very, very welcome. Cheers. Best
Hi
of luck.
Alice. When Ed asked me to do this, I began to reflect on the last 11 years that we've worked together, and I can really see that I've been genuinely lucky to have worked with somebody so lovely. You're fun, you're caring, you've been very supportive to me right from the very beginning, and especially last year when I was off, all your text messages and the visits that you gave me meant an awful lot. I just hope that you have a lovely retirement, you get to spend lots of time with your family, and we'll miss you an awful lot here. Bye.
I've always regarded myself as a new girl here, but now, with you leaving, Alice, I'm going to have to accept that I'm the old girl in more ways than one. So thanks. Anyway, serious thanks for all the help that you've given me as a new girl over the 7 years or so that I've known you. And I wish you all the very best for a long, happy and healthy retirement.
Hi Alice, see the way I am here with all your graph paper, rulers, I've got your books and your calculators. This is how I've always felt, like I'm your right hand man. Well, unfortunately my numeracy wasn't brilliant at the start, but with all your help you got me through it all, and I just feel like one of the students that I've achieved, been one of your achievable students at the end, and I thank you for that. You've been a good mentor to me, a good friend, a confidant, listened to all my moans, my ups and downs with the family and everything, and I do really appreciate that you've done that for me over the years. Cleaning the whiteboard will never be the same as cleaning it with all the maths stuff on it. Rolling whiteboards, every time I see one I'll think of you, because I wouldn't have them if it wasn't for you. Wouldn't have a lot of things in this college if it wasn't for you, but the friendship is the thing I'll miss the most. So have a lovely retirement, and I love you to bits, and keep in touch.
Mornings will just not be the same without you, Alice. I can't imagine having the conversations we have with somebody on the number 19 bus, but I'm sure you won't be worried about that, because you'll be lying in your bed luxuriating in the fact that you don't have to get up at 6 o'clock. Ah, but the dogs, maybe you will. Anyway, we'll be thinking of you and missing you. Bye.
Alice, I have so enjoyed sitting beside you for the past year, and singing and telling jokes and just everything about it. It's been great seeing you there every morning, and I am so going to miss you.
Well, Alice, you're leaving us, and I'd just like to say it's been really, really nice working with you, and I'm so pleased that you're leaving us at last. The place definitely won't be the same without you. I think nobody's in any doubt about that. But when you're gone, I'll be able to think back to all the good times. Think back to the early days when I first started teaching and made some mistakes. You were there to help. When we had problems on the Hires programme, you were there to help. When the ceiling fell in room 103, you were there to help. Bosses came, bosses left, you were there to help. When I got stressed, anxious, worried about things, you were there to help. Do you know, you've been nothing but bad luck to me since you came. But seriously though, Alice, now that you're leaving, I will think back to all the good times, to the lunches, to the times we went out for lunch, to the tea breaks we had together, to all the nights out we had, and to all the wild parties which you invited me along to. I'll have these memories forever. So I'd just really like now to say goodbye, old friend. I really genuinely can't imagine the place without you, and I will really, really miss you. Happy retirement. Bye bye.